So we're at the station now. I'm meeting up with Tim at Stratford. We're going for the range test today. He's going to get first impressions, so it's a bit of a hybrid video where I'm going to do a range test of the board. Just got myself some breakfast as well, so take a couple miles out of there from getting that this morning. And yeah, we're going to get on the train, head towards Stratford. Board's fully charged, remote's fully charged, all the camera stuff's fully charged, and now we are, after this coffee, fully charged, ready to go. So let's keep going. Right, so I've just got off at West Ham to start the range test. The board is at basically 90%, just from travelling to the station from here. So I'm going to go meet up with Tim now and start his range test. Okay, so we've met up with Tim. Tim's going to evolve quickly to sort out some bits. But yeah, so we've got the evolve out. Unfortunately, the first bit of ride, we lost the first bit of range there. So we've done about 2.5–3 miles, but I'll work out in the calculator and I'll put it down here how many miles we've done already. Charge is all way up there already, so that's absolutely fine. So we'll go around the Olympic Park at Evolve. So Evolve is here. Seems to be the hub in the UK for meeting up. So we're here. got the Bioboard out, could do some off-roading, terrain, and basically kill this battery. And then Tim's going to get a first ride impression. So we're going to head out and then see what Tim thinks of the board. Okay, so we've met with Tim. We're at the closed road at Stratford. If you guys know what that is, it's basically like this dead road. If you look down here, basically like, let's send it down this road. So we're out with Tim. He's going to be trying out the Bioboards Plutonium. Now, for all disclosure, he's had about 2 minutes on it at the Evolve group ride that we did. So he had a little touch, but he's only on mode 2. So on this one, I'm going to let him on all modes, mode 3. He's going to have a go on it as well. So I put my phone in his pocket. So now he's going to continue the range test. It's still going to be a true range test. Yeah, and we're going to see Tim's first impression, but it's going to blow him away, hopefully. So Tim's just getting himself set up. I think his first word was, oh boy, so it'll be interesting to see how he handles this. But Tim's a very stern rider, so this is why a nice stiff deck, so hopefully it'll feel quite natural in this. But I think he's, I might stick him in mode 3 straight away. Let's do that.
You're going to lose some telemetry on the range test.
What do you mean telemetry?
Because the phone's in the bag.
Oh, it's fine. It's only going to be this, just to get your...
What are you doing with this? Look, habit, yeah?
Yeah. It's not your remote, Tim. This is your remote. There you go. Have you tried the Hoyt Puck before?
Can't even remember.
No?
It's too early. I haven't even woken up yet.
Yeah, you're in your top coffee, tea, biscuit morning mode, isn't it? It's strange, isn't it? It's round.
It's weird.
So I don't know if it's on. Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on already. So I would just say get your bearings. One thing to make note of from experience is straight away it doesn't carve because of the four-wheel drive.
Yep.
So it banks round bends. So if you think you're going to put your back end out and it's going to carve, it will throw you off because that weight doesn't loop you back round.
Okay.
So when you're moving in agility and you carve, it's going to be like a flat carve, not your back end's going to whip out. So be careful of that because it might throw you off because your centre of mass isn't pushed back up again.
Okay.
So just get your bearings with that. I'm going to leave it on mode 3. It's very great. It's not on. So to turn it on, hold down the power button.
Yeah.
Okay. And now it's on. So yeah, just as always, give it a bit of a tease to get it going, and then it just keeps going. All right.
Okay. Oh my God. Whoa.
Yeah, it's scary, isn't it? That's on full whack. Yeah.
There's no way I went anywhere on that remote.
You don't, you literally go nowhere. Like you tease it and it's like, whoop!
It just keeps going.
But it's not aggressive where it just throws you. It's gradual and then keeps pushing.
It's gradual, but you go a little way and it still keeps giving and giving.
So it's like that first initial boot up, but it just keeps spiking.
Yeah.
But not too bad. You can, by the way, be careful with this, hold backwards.
Oh,
in reverse. It's quite aggressive, so be careful, right?
Whoa! That's more aggressive than acceleration.
Yeah, he plateaus out really quickly.
Oh, okay.
Before we switch and do more stuff, what was your first thoughts so far?
I remember when we did a live stream with Marcus, and he said, the limit is you and not the board. And now I get it.
Yeah.
You just, that puck, you push a little bit, and I was at 25 miles an hour.
You don't realise that, and it's only because I've told you that's how quick we was doing.
Yeah, the last bit I actually got to look down.
Oh, you looked down for a second?
Just for a second.
Oh yeah.
I saw 25 and I realised I'd actually let off the trigger.
Yeah, you're coasting.
And I was coasting at 25. And you just keep tapping it and it keeps going, and there is no way I was anywhere near.
Yeah. It just keeps going, doesn't it?
There is fear, and once you get used to that bit of fear,
that's your limit. That's the spot.
There's plenty more.
Yeah.
However much fear you want, it's got it.
One thing to know, obviously, speed is obviously amazing, and acceleration and braking is great. One thing I'd like to ask you how you feel is, how is the stability? Because obviously with a larger, firmer, longer board, you feel more secure at speed.
Yeah, so I was actually a little bit worried at first that it was going to be, as soon as I hit 25, like on my Evolve, I might start getting wobbles. No speed wobbles, it's really sturdy. It's very stiff, so over the speed bumps, it's a little jolty, but it's still very stable, and as long as your knees are ready to kind of give that bit of flex. 25 miles an hour plus, I didn't really notice anything.
It's strange, isn't it? You feel really comfortable at that speed, don't you?
Yeah.
It's not even like the adrenaline stuff, it feels comfortable, and that's your 15 miles an hour.
You know there's more, and you know you'll still be stable.
Exactly.
I just haven't got that.
Yeah, I'll give you a minute and then we'll get back on the road, alright?
Yeah. But first impressions is that is a beast, and that there's more.
So much more to get. There's more of a venture to come.
As soon as you get up to that 25 and you're used to it, then you can just push it a little bit more. And
there's healthy evolution, isn't there?
It will scare you again, and it will scare you again. And if you're into excitement and fear, there's plenty for you in this board.
Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Okay, right. So we've tried it on the tarmac, and impressions are relatively good. A little bit terrifying, which is healthy. So one thing I discovered the other day was taking out on grass, and it really has its life of its own in the four-wheel drive. So you'll feel, I won't tell you, so I'll make it neutral, I'm biased, but I really love the off-road, so give this a try, see how this feels. Right?
Go then.
Hold it really nicely. So, as you can see, Tim's had a bit of fun on the board. Now it's the time to take the beast back and ride a bit myself. Now we're about, have a look now, just about half charge. We haven't done too many miles, but I've been trying to do the worst case scenario in this range test. I always try and push the boards as hard as they can on the range test. A lot of people go out and they try and do an eco and coast it and take it easy the whole time. I do the hardest possible. As you can see, we've been off-road, we've done a big segment off-road as well. But the reason why we've done that is so it's the worst case scenario. So if you get your board, then you know you're definitely going to have more range than this. So that's the point. So when you get the board, this is the maximum hardest you could ride the board, and then you're going to get much more if you're riding it like a normal human being. But I'm getting back on this beast, and then we're going to go for a ride. I'm going to test out a couple of crazy ideas, and then we'll go from there. So let's keep going. Okay, and we are finally back from our range test video. So what was the grand total we ended up with? Now I've broken this up into different parts because it's not just one simple range test. I want to add all the elements together. So I wrote them down. So first of all, we had 2 miles going from where I live to the shops to get some breakfast and then going to the train line. Then we went from West Ham Station all the way to Evolve UK, which was another 2 miles. And then when we finally got there, we met up with Tim, who did his first test ride of the board. So he'd done about 3 miles there. And then on the Relive app, as you can see here, we're doing the whole range test with speed, clocking out the highest speed I've ever done on an e-board, which was on this, which was 37 miles an hour on the board on the test ride, with a grand total of 14.1 miles. Now adding that all together, we end up with 21 miles range. Now I spoke to Marcus of Bioboards and I said, is that about right? He said yes, if you're riding the board hard, that's roughly the kind of numbers you will be looking at. A couple of things to make note of: that this is a demo board and it is a year old, so there has been some slight deterioration in the battery, so I expect a little bit of deterioration on that. So brand new boards have a little bit more. Also, it's rocking the 8-inch off-road tyre, so if you have slicks on there, on an urban environment, you're definitely going to get more range. However, if you see in the video, we're going uphill, downhill, fast, off-road, on-road, accelerating hard, braking hard. Now, as I said in the video, it's all about pushing the board to its limit and giving it the hardest ride you can when I go out riding. When I go out riding, I want to enjoy the ride. I'm not there to preserve the battery. Go out there, enjoy yourself, keep yourself safe and have a good time. So grand total, 21 miles range. So that means for you, if you've got your own Bioboard, that is the exact minimum you should expect from your board. Everything else would be a bonus. So I reckon this board should do about 25 miles range, maybe a little bit more if you're riding a bit more reserved. We're in the highest mode, riding the hardest the whole time. But I just want to say thank you very much to Tim Wood for getting his part in this video. I think he really had a really nice fun day, and it's really good to see Tim expanding his range of boards, trying out new things, and basically expanding his channel, which will be a link down below to check out his stuff. Wide range of stuff coming from him. Once again, I'll say thank you to Bioboards for sending this over to me. Absolutely loving the board, and we're going to make one more fully 500-mile review of the board coming up. So if you guys have any questions, anything you want me to test, anything you want me to check out on the board from a user experience that I don't think of, please comment below, and then we'll make sure we target that on the final video coming out very, very soon. But I want to say thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this video. They seem to be getting slightly longer at the moment, but just because I'm shooting more content and having a great time doing so. So if you've enjoyed this video, drop a like, comment, what do you want to see coming up in the next video for the Bioboard? And is that the range test you expected to get? So say thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more content. Comes out on a weekly basis. You guys take care, stay safe. See you in the next one. Peace.